Hi, my name is Emily and welcome to Sweet Cake Patterns, where I feature modern faux fur crochet patterns. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make this super quick and simple crochet, I'm going to call it Harriet the Hen purse. It's a chicken purse, and you can see there's a little beak, the little mohawk, its little eye, and then this is actually a pocket. It's supposed to look like a wing, but it's a pocket that's very functional, and then this is the purse body. I absolutely love this pattern, and as soon as I made one, I am now addicted and I want to make it in all of the yarns. This pattern uses a number 6 super bulky weight yarn, and I've made it in Woolies. This is Woolies Thick and Quick, and then I also made it in We Crochet Faux Fur, and there's a little pocket and purse. And then I've also made it in Premier Basics Chenille yarn, and you can see there's the little wing pocket, and that's what this looks like. You could make it in really any number 6 super bulky weight yarn. I have my eye on some Premier Snow Cone in the color Pineapple, I believe it is, and I just think that would look really cute as a chicken too. And so this video will be how to make the chicken, and then I also will have a blog post and an ad-free PDF on how to make the chicken purse. So let's get started making this chicken. Thick and Quick in the color Oatmeal. Now I've made this chicken purse with We Crochet Faux Fur and Premier Basics Chenille, and it's worked well too. So this is just what I'm going to use today, but any number 6 super bulky will work. And then you're going to need Premier Just Yarn Value or any number 4 worsted weight yarn. You're going to need it in the color Garnet, and I think that's how you say it. And then you're also going to need it in the color Goldenrod. And these are just for the beak and the mohawk kind of thing, respectively. Okay, so then now you're going to need a 4.5mm crochet hook, a 7mm crochet hook. You'll need scissors, darning needle, and then you're going to need safety eyes. You're going to need either 12mm safety eyes or 10mm safety eyes, depending on whether you're going to use faux fur or non-faux fur, and depending on how big you want the eyes. So those. And then what I normally do is hot glue the back of the eye or something to make sure they're secure. Okay, so to begin, you're going to grab your 7mm crochet hook, and you're going to grab your number 6 super bulky weight yarn. And I'm just grabbing that super quick. Here we go. Okay, so what you're going to do to begin is you're going to chain 20. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the 2 purse panels. So I'm going to work on the 1 purse panel on camera, and then I'm going to have you guys rewind the video and make the second one. I'm going to be off camera for, but you can just rewind it and make the second panel. So this is for the first panel. Now what you're going to do is you're going to begin by making a slip knot, and you're going to chain 20. So to make a slip knot, you're going to take the back loop, bring it up and over, then grab the new back loop and bring it up and over and off your finger, and then you're going to chain 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And we're going to scoop the yarn to the side. Okay, now for row number 1, what you're going to do is you're going to single crochet in the second chain from hook, and then you're going to, so to begin, you're going to single crochet in the second chain from hook. The loop on your hook does not count as a stitch. You're going to skip the first chain and go into the second. Do a single crochet. So insert, yarn, pull through, yarn, pull through 2. That's a single crochet. Now in the next stitch, you're going to do a half double crochet. So you're going to yarn over, insert into the next chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. And then in the next 15 stitches, you're going to double crochet. So yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And I have a video tutorial on how to make different crochet stitches on my YouTube channel, so just go check them out if you are struggling with any of these stitches. So yarn over, insert, yarn, pull through 2, yarn, pull through 2. And I'm going to do the next total of 15 double crochets off camera, and then once you're done with 15 double crochets, I'll meet you back and I'll show you how to finish row number 1. Alrighty, I just finished row number 1, or finished the 15 double crochets for row number 1. Now in the last, in the next stitch, you're going to half double crochet, and then in the last stitch, you're going to single crochet. Okay, so now we just finished row number 1, and for row number 2, what you're going to do is you're going to chain 1 and turn your work, and you're going to half double crochet increase in the first stitch. So that just means 2 half double crochets into 1 stitch, and then you're going to half double crochet in the next 17 stitches, and then you're going to half double crochet increase in the last stitch. So I'm going to half double crochet in the next 17 stitches, and then I'll meet you back and we'll do the half double crochet increase in the last stitch together. Alright, so I just finished, or basically finished row number 2. Now I'm going to half double crochet increase in the last stitch, and then what you're going to do is for row number 3, you're going to chain 1 and turn your work, and you are going to half double crochet in each stitch across for row number 3. And so I'll meet you back once you're done with row number 3. Alright, I just finished row number 3, and you should have 21 stitches. Now for row number 4, you're going to chain 1 and turn your work, and you can see this is how it's looking. And now for row number 4, you're going to half double crochet increase in the first stitch, and then you're going to half double crochet in the next 19 stitches, and then you're going to half double crochet increase in the last stitch. So half double crochet increase in the first stitch, and then half double crochet in each stitch across, and then half double crochet increase in the last stitch, and I'll meet you back once you're done with row number 4. Okay, so I just finished row number 4, and I just increased in the corners. If you remember, that's what we did. And you should have now 23 stitches for row number 4. Alright, now so for row number 5, you're going to chain 2 and turn your work, and you're going to double crochet in the first 5 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, sorry, I'm just crocheting a little slow today, 4, and a 5. Okay, so double crochet in the first 5 stitches, and now you're going to half double crochet in the next 18 stitches. So just half double crochet in the remaining stitches, and I'll meet you back once you are done with row number 5. Okay, I just finished row number 5, and you can see this is how it is looking. Now for row number 6, you're going to chain 1 and turn your work, and you're going to half double crochet in the first 18 stitches once again, and then you're going to half double crochet, or double crochet, excuse me, in the last 5 stitches. So half double crochet 18, double crochet 5, and that's what you're going to do for row number 6. So I'll meet you back once you're done with row number 6. Okay, so I just finished row number 6, and you can see this is what it's looking like. I've done it's still 23 stitches across. Now for row number 7, you're going to chain 2 and turn your work, and you're going to double crochet in the first 5 stitches, and then you're going to half double crochet in the next 18 stitches. So that is just what you're going to do for row number 7, and once again you'll have 23 stitches obviously, and I will meet you back once you are done with row number 7. Okie dokie, so I just finished row number 7, and now for row number 8, what you're going to do is you're going to chain 2 and you're going to turn. And now for row number 8, you're going to double crochet 2 together in the first 2 stitches. So to do a double crochet 2 together, you're just going to yarn over, insert into the first stitch, yarn, pull through, then yarn over, pull through 2. Then you're going to yarn over and go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn, pull through 2. And now you should have 3 loops on your hook, and you're going to yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. So you just decreased 1 stitch. Okay, so now that we just did that, you're going to double crochet in the next 3 stitches. So 1, 2, and 3. And now what you're going to do is you're going to half double crochet in the next stitch, and then you're going to single crochet in the next 11 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so I just finished my 11 single crochets, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to half double crochet in the next stitch. Basically, I'm going to repeat what we did on this side, just in reverse. So half double crochet in the next stitch, double crochet in the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and now I'm going to double crochet 2 together in the last 2 stitches. So yarn over, insert, yarn pull through, yarn pull through 2, then yarn over, insert into the next stitch, yarn pull through 2, yarn pull through all 3 loops on your hook. Okay, now I don't know if you can see this, but hopefully you can see this on your project at home. But this side is becoming a little bit more, a little bit taller than this side, and that was the whole goal. So then the goal is, and I'm just bringing in my faux fur one, is to make the lower side the tail, and then the higher side, I don't know if you guys can see that, but that is the higher side, the head. So, yeah, so that's what the goal is, just so you can get the vision. Okay, so now that I just finished row number 8, you should have 21 stitches, and you're going to chain 2 and turn. And for row number 9, you're going to basically do almost the same thing, but a little bit different, so I'll walk you through it. You're going to double crochet 2 together in the first 2 stitches, and then you're going to double crochet in the next 2 stitches. Then you're going to half double crochet in the next stitch, and single crochet in the next 11 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. And now what you're going to do is you're going to half double crochet in the next stitch, and then you're going to double crochet in the next 2 stitches, just basically the reverse of this side. And then in the last 2 stitches, once again, like we did on this side, you're just going to double crochet 2 together. And then you're going to be done. You have completed row number 9. Now for row number 10, you're going to chain 2 and turn your work. And you're going to double crochet 2 together in the first 2 stitches, once again. Then you're going to double crochet in the next stitch. You're going to half double crochet in the next stitch. And then you're going to single crochet in the next 11 stitches still. And I'm just going to try to hurry through this. Okay, there we go. We're almost to the end of these single crochets. Okay. Now you're going to half double crochet in the next stitch, just doing the reverse of this side, half double crochet in the next stitch, double crochet in the next stitch, and double crochet 2 together in the last 2 stitches. There we go. Yarn pull through, and there you have it. Okay, so this is the first panel. What you're going to do is you're just going to tie off. So snip your yarn over, pull through to tie off. And now you're going to make a second panel exactly like this. So rewind the video and make exactly this. Or you can go to my blog post, or you can purchase the paid PDF and make this second panel. And then I'll meet you back and show you how to finish it up. Okay, so as you can see, I just finished my second panel. So this is the first panel that I made with you guys, and then this is the second panel. And you can see that I did not tie off. So what you're going to do now is you're going to chain one, and now you're going to single crochet around the body over to this side, and then we're going to make a strap. So let me show you first how to do this. You're just going to go, and this is kind of not precise, you just kind of try to make it look the best you can. You're going to go into each stitch on each panel, or each stitch slash row of the panel, and you're just going to crochet the two together. Now it's not really easy trying to show it on camera, so you're just going to try to crochet the two together as best as you can. And as you can see, this is how it looks when as you're working on it. Now I'm just going to continue kind of going into each row slash stitch. This should be about a total, you should have about a total of 45 stitches at the end of this joining together. But if you have a little more or a little less, as long as it looks even, that's the only goal. So this is what I'm going to keep doing. I'm going to just finish going around this panel, and then I'll meet you back once I am to this side. Okay, so I just finished, and I ended up with a total of 50 stitches, but I'm not going to worry about it because, yeah, just because it looks it looks very even and it looks good. Now, one thing I wanted to mention is that when I was using faux fur, it's a little more forgiving, and you can't see if you kind of missed a stitch or if you went a little deep on one stitch. And so that's why with this one I did 50 stitches, because I just want it to look as professional as possible. So that's what I did. And so the goal is just to make it look even. Okay, so now what you're going to do is we're going to make the strap. And what you are going to do to make the strap is you're going to chain 100. And so just go ahead and start chaining 100. So you can see I finished right here. And now I'm just going to go ahead and start chaining 100, and then I'll meet you back once you have chained 100. Okie dokie, so I just finished my strap, and you can see I just chained 100. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to slip stitch to the first stitch that we made when we were joining the two panels. So I'm just going to slip stitch. Now we actually have a loop, and now what you're going to do is you're going to chain one and turn your work, and you're going to single crochet in each chain across. So you should have a total of 100 single crochets, and you're just going to single crochet in each of these chains across, and then I'll meet you back once you have finished your 100 single crochets. Okie dokie, so I just finished my 100 single crochets, and now I'm just going to slip stitch. This is kind of a rough, I'm not sure, you can just slip stitch kind of wherever you feel is best, but I'm just going to slip stitch right here to the last stitch of our edging. And then I'm going to cut my yarn like this. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and tie off. And now your main body of your purse is done. So this is what it should look like. And you can see that this is the kind of the higher side. Yep, you can see that this is the higher side, and then this is the lower side. And that was on purpose because now we're going to do the kind of facial parts of this chicken. Okay, so the next thing that we are going to do is we're going to do the little mohawk sort of thing on the tip of this front part. So I personally thought I liked it like this, but you can also have it like this, and this can be your side. So it depends on what side you want to wear, or you could even do both sides so you can wear it so that's reversible. Either way, works. Okay, so to begin, you're going to grab your both strands of your red yarn. So you're going to grab 2 strands of your number 4 worsted weight yarn. I'm just grabbing some yarn. Okay. And what you're going to do is you're going to insert your hook on the second stitch from the crochet strap. So here is the first stitch and here's the second stitch. So let's see. Yep. Here's the first stitch, here's the second stitch. So we're going to insert it on the second stitch. And now what we're going to do, so we're going to insert on the second stitch. And now what we're going to do is we're going to grab the yarn and just yarn over, pull through. And you're going to chain 2. And then you're going to double crochet 3 into the first stitch that you just did your chain 2 out of. So you're just going to double crochet 3. I'm going to grab a little more yarn. Okay. So double crochet 3. And now you're going to double crochet 3 into the next stitch. And the goal with doing 3 double crochets into 1 stitch is to kind of make it a little bit, oh here, I'll just show it to you when I'm done. I can't really describe it very well. Okay, so the first 2 stitches, and now what you're going to do is you're going to double crochet, so into there, and now you're just going to double crochet into this corner stitch that we did a slip stitch into. And I'm just going to grab some more yarn. Okay. And finish off. So my double crochet 3. And now you can see that is what your little mohawk will look like. What you're going to do, or whatever you want to call this, I'm not sure. What you're going to do now is you're just going to slip stitch into that same stitch that you just did your 3 double crochets into. And that's just to kind of finish it off and not, yeah, just to finish it off. Now you're going to go ahead and snip your yarn. And you now have that is completed. So that's what it should look like. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to create the beak. And so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to set aside your 7mm crochet hook and your bag for now. I'm just going to set this aside. And then you're going to grab your yellow yarn. So you're going to make a magic circle. To make a magic circle, you're going to bring the yarn to the front of your finger and around to the back. So you're going to make an X, flip your yarn to the other side, go under and over. And now what you're going to do is you're going to chain 1 and you're going to single crochet in the first 5 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I think I said first 5 stitches. You're going to single crochet into 5 stitches into the ring. Sorry, I think my brain's getting a little fried. Okay. So now what you're going to do for round 2 is you're going to single crochet increase in the first stitch. So insert into the first stitch and single crochet increase. Now you're going to, and that single crochet increase just means 2 single crochets into 1 stitch. Here, I'll bring it a little closer. Now you're going to single crochet in the next stitch. And then you're going to single crochet increase in the next stitch. And you're going to single crochet in the next stitch, and then you're going to single crochet increase in the last stitch. And now for round number 3, you should have 8 stitches. And now for round number 3, you're going to single crochet in each stitch around. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And I am just going to slip stitch in the first stitch just to kind of give it a little bit more of a smooth finish. And there you have your little beak. Now what you're going to do is you're going to leave a long tail to be able to sew your beak onto the chicken. And I'm just going to tie off. And you can weave in this end, and then I will meet you back once you have sewed in this tail, and then I'll show you how to sew on the beak. Okay, so you can see I finished that. Now I just weaved in my tail for the inside tail, and now I have my long tail attached to my beak. Now what you're going to do is you're going to fold your beak in the corner where this is, and I'm going to put the corner that has the tail at the bottom. And what you're going to do is you're going to count 4 stitches. So one, let me bring it close. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now in the 4th stitch is where we're going to put our first beak thing. So I'm just going to start at the beak at the top like this. I'm going to insert into that single crochet stitch. And now I'm going to go through the 2 stitches on each side of the beak, like that. And you're going to want to just tighten nice and good. Then I'm going to go into the next stitch and then go into the next stitch of the beak on each side, making sure to catch both sides. Now I'm going to go into the next stitch like this. And then I'm going to go into the last stitch and go through there, and you have completed your little beak. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it to the back, and I'm just going to like double reinforce it by kind of going under that and here. I'm going to try to kind of just make sure it's nice and secure so that if kids are playing with it, it won't completely fall undone, if that's a word. Okie dokie. So I think that is good. Now you can just weave in your tails for this, and there you have your little beak. Now, the last thing to make, and I almost forgot to tell you how to make this, is the wing. And so let me show you how to do the wing. Okay, so we're going to set this bag aside now, and you're going to grab your 7mm hook once again, and your color A yarn, your yarn that you've been using most of the time. And now what you're going to do to begin the wing is you're going to chain 10. So make a slip knot and chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now what you're going to do is you're going to single crochet in the second chain from hook. The loop on your hook does not count as a chain. You're going to skip the first chain and you're going to go into the second chain. Make a single crochet. Now you're going to half double crochet in the next chain. You're going to double crochet in the next 5 chains. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. And now you're going to half double crochet in the next chain and single crochet in the last chain. And you should have 9 stitches now. Okay, so now for row number 2, you're going to chain 1 and turn your work, and you're going to half double crochet in each stitch in the first 8 stitches, and then you're going to half double crochet increase in the last stitch. So I'm going to do that, and I'll meet you right back. Okay, so I just half double crocheted 8. Now I'm going to half double crochet increase in the last stitch. Now I'm going to chain 1 and turn my work, and for row number 3 you're going to half double crochet in each stitch across. So just half double crochet in each stitch across, and you should have a total of 10 stitches, and I'll meet you back once you're done with row number 3. Okay, so I just finished row number 3 and I half double crocheted in each stitch across for row number 3. And now what you're going to do is you're going to chain 1 and turn your work. And for row number 4, you're going to half double crochet in the first 8 stitches, and then you're going to half double crochet two together in the last 2 stitches. So I'm just going to half double crochet in each stitch across, and then once I reach the end of row number 4, I'm going to, and these are the last 2 stitches right here, so I'm going to finish my half double crochet. Now I'm going to half double crochet 2 together. So I'm going to yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over, insert into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, then yarn over, pull through all 4 loops. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to chain 1 and turn your work, and for row number 5, which is the last row, you're going to single crochet in the first stitch, you're going to half double crochet in the next stitch, then you're going to double crochet in the next 5 stitches, and I'm just doing this as I talk. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and then you're going to half double crochet in the next stitch, and then you're going to single crochet in the last stitch, and then you should have 9 stitches left, and now you're going to cut your yarn, leaving a nice long tail, and there you have your wing. So that's it. Okay, so now that we have the wing done, I'm going to grab the chicken purse, and you can put whatever size eye you want in. I haven't decided whether I'm going to do a 12 millimeter or a 10 millimeter. You guys can tell me what you think in the comments. For now, I'm just going to put a 12 millimeter in. And then you're going to want to put the backer on and probably hot glue it or something, or you can put a yarn eye in, whatever you want to do that you feel like is secure for kids to play with. Okay, so here is the purse. Now what you're going to do is you're going to put the wing on the 7th row up. So the first row is here, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. And I'm going to put it right here, and that's the top of the wing. Now the flat side should be pointing towards the eye, as you can see, and the round side should be pointing towards the tail. So I like to kind of have mine a teensy bit tilted up, because otherwise it just looks kind of weird. So it looks a little more chicken-like. Now what you're going to do is you're going to start by darning your darning needle, or getting the yarn on your darning needle. I'm not sure if that's what it's called. And you're going to whip stitch right along this edge. So I'm going to flip it sideways so I can get a little bit easier access. And you're just going to whip stitch this edge on, and then I'll show you a really cool trick that I feel like makes this extra authentic and super cute. So let me finish this up. So you can see this is how it is looking. You can't really even tell much that it is separated, or that it's not one piece. Okay, so like that. And then I'm going to show you what to do next. Okay, so as you can see, I just finished we just finished whip stitching this on. Now what you're going to do is you can weave in this tail and just call that done. And now what you're going to do is you're going to single crochet along this edge, and you're just going to work into one of these kind of stitches or parts of a stitch. So let me show you what to do. You're going to grab your 7mm hook and your yarn for the final time, hopefully at least. And you're going to begin by going to the base right here. I'm going to try this again. There we go. I'm going to insert into this back, into the purse. I'm going to yarn over, pull through, and pull through. Sorry, this is a bit of a tight one. There we go. Now I'm going to chain 1, and I'm going to single crochet into that back into that same spot. So I'm going to go into there, and then I'm going to go back into that loop that I had gone in to do a slip stitch, or to chain 1 into, and I'm going to single crochet. Now you're just going to single crochet into the next stitch, and then you're just going to grab a loop here on your purse. It's really hard to show this on camera, but hopefully you guys are getting the idea. Just insert into the next part of the wing, and then insert single crochet into the next part of the purse. Now, why I'm not just whip stitching on, and you can totally whip stitch the whole thing on. It's totally personal preference. I personally like the look of it being like attached to the body here, and then having it like, you know how wings are, they're not totally attached to the body on the other side. So I like this look just so that it looks a little bit more, less like a normal pocket and more like a chicken wing. So let me go into the next stitch. And you're just going to single crochet, and then you're going to go into the next stitch and single crochet. And then I'm just going to keep doing this and going into just different like loops. There we go. And I'm going to just finish going up over into here, and then I'll meet you back. Okie dokie, so I just finished crocheting from here over to here, and it's approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 stitches. Now, if you have a little less or a little more, once again, that's okay, as long as it looks even. Okay, one thing I wanted to mention is that I decided to do a little, I decided to continue my single crochet across up to here, so that it looks a little bit more like a definable wing, and I can bring it down closer. So I decided to bring this, so to instead of just stop crocheting, single crocheting here and tie off, I stopped working into the back panel, and I just single crocheted across the top of the wing. So it's still an open pocket, but it just no longer it just now has a little bit more definition across the top. Thank you so much for making this adorable little Harriet the Hen purse along with me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have more free patterns and more tips and tutorials coming your way, so make sure you're subscribed and turn on the click the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post a new video. So thank you so much again for watching this video. If you do make the chicken, I would love to see it. Please tag me or send me a DM on Instagram, or put it in the comments down below and tell me what color you made it in. I would just love to hear from you. So thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!